Hello everyone, I'm Professor Liang Junkai from the Department of Applied Psychology at Hasuan Chuang University. At the invitation of project leader Professor Li Heng Wei, I am teaching 2 courses as part of this project. With a background in management and research interests in industrial and organizational psychology, primarily in organizational behavior, consumer psychology, and transportation management, I designed 2 courses related to marketing management, indigenous culture, industry, and marketing, and intelligent marketing and indigenous industry development. Here, I'd like to share my reflections on teaching the Intelligent Marketing and Indigenous Industry Development course, with a focus on the process and considerations of integrating generative AI into the curriculum. Now, starting from the 112-2 semester, have you AI'd today? Has practically become one of the common greetings in our daily lives, hasn't it? This reflects the fact that generative AI has already permeated many aspects of our lives, and naturally it has entered our classrooms as well. In the field of marketing, generative AI has become a powerful ally. Claude 3.5 Sonnet, a generative AI model, describes its role in developing marketing strategies as follows. Generative AI can play multiple critical roles in supporting marketers. Here are the main applications of generative AI in marketing strategy. 1. Content creation and personalization. Generative AI can assist marketers in rapidly producing various types of content, including text content, emails, social media posts, blog articles, images and videos, product images, brand visuals, advertising materials, and personalized content, messages and offers tailored to customer data. 2. Customer insights and segmentation. Generative AI can analyze large volumes of unstructured data to extract valuable insights, such as predicting customer behaviors and demand trends, optimizing customer segmentation strategies, and identifying new market opportunities. 3. Marketing automation. Generative AI can automate many marketing processes, including optimizing ad placements and bidding strategies, automating customer service, for example, through chatbots, and automatically generating marketing reports. 4. SEO, search engine optimization. It can help discover relevant keywords and content themes, create SEO-friendly content structures, and analyze search intent. 5. Predictive analytics. Generative AI can forecast the effectiveness of ads and campaigns, predict customer churn rates, and anticipate demand trends. 6. Creative support. Although generative AI cannot fully replace human creativity, it can provide creative inspiration and ideas, assist in visualizing creative concepts, and quickly generate multiple creative options for selection. Generative AI also offers a caution. Marketers must maintain a human touch to ensure AI-generated content aligns with brand tone and carefully manage any risks AI might introduce. Through the appropriate use of generative AI, marketers can significantly boost the effectiveness and efficiency of their strategies. In the context of this course, I believe it directly benefits from generative AI's capabilities in 1. Content creation and personalization, and 6. Creative support. Since the course aims to familiarize students with smart products or services, applying these concepts to indigenous industry marketing strategies, I view strategy formulation in management as highly artistic and creative. This need for creativity reflects the contemporary demand for deep collaboration between humanities and digital technology. Additionally, following strategy development, the trend of content creation and personalization has become a mainstream tool in intelligent marketing tactics. In this course, generative AI serves only as creative support and cannot replace humans in crafting original strategies. This limitation is due to its evident lack of knowledge on indigenous industries and culture, leading to hallucinations, seemingly factual but misleading information during students' initial market research. This underscores a broader constraint. Generative AI doesn't have a robust understanding of indigenous culture, highlighting the essential role of human expertise. In corporate marketing strategy, which requires customization for each business, I believe generative AI's potential lies in collaborating with individuals with domain knowledge to develop tailored AI tools unique to each company. However, when companies introduce generative AI tools to develop marketing strategies, they also face several challenges. 1. Skill gap. Many marketers may lack the skills to use and understand AI tools. Companies need to invest in employee training to help them master these new technologies. 2. Over-reliance on AI. Some companies might overly depend on AI-generated results, overlooking the value of human insights. maintaining a balance of human intervention and judgment is crucial. 3. Ethical and privacy issues. Using AI to handle customer data can raise privacy and ethical concerns. Companies need clear guidelines and regulations in place. 4. Standardization of creativity. Excessive reliance on AI-generated content can lead to homogenized creativity. Preserving the uniqueness and diversity of human creativity is essential in developing course content that applies generative AI to marketing strategy. We must consider how to equip students with essential marketing skills for the AI era and enable them to collaborate effectively with AI. Key aspects include 1. AI literacy education. This involves helping students understand AI's foundational principles, strengths, and limitations while fostering critical thinking about AI outputs. It also includes developing students' ethical awareness regarding data privacy, fairness, and transparency, which can only be enhanced through both instructor guidance and active student learning. 2. Practical and case-based learning. Using real cases and projects, students experience how to integrate AI tools with traditional marketing strategies. This aspect requires strong connections to industry practices, as demonstrated by this course's instructor team from industry, government, and academia, a model for similar courses in the future. 3. Cultivating innovative thinking, encouraging students to think creatively about using AI tools, rather than simply relying on standard functions. As seen in this course, students who depended on AI-generated answers produced generic responses, lacking the unique essence of their industry field. This highlights the importance of making creative thinking a fundamental component in education for the AI era across all disciplines. 4. Building data literacy. For students in the humanities and social sciences, while deep programming skills aren't essential, understanding basic data analysis is crucial, as data insights often drive strategic thinking. 5. Human-AI collaboration skills. Developing the ability to ask effective questions, guide AI tools, and evaluate and refine AI outputs. This approach represents a shift from traditional lecture-based teaching to a more interactive and collaborative style. Next, I'd like to address a concerning aspect of introducing generative AI into indigenous industry marketing. In cultural creative marketing, a popular tool is story marketing, telling a story that resonates emotionally with consumers. I believe this will be an important approach for marketing indigenous industries. However, story marketing carries significant undertones of cultural colonialism, which demands our vigilance. Story marketing typically works by identifying consumer pain points, demonstrating how a product or service provides value, and fostering brand loyalty through a sense of identification. This element of creating identification was one of the key aspects I observed when evaluating students' work in this course. Generating cultural identification is comparatively easier within mainstream cultures for ex-Maple, Western, or Chinese, because the story marketing can tap into shared cultural elements that resonate with the collective unconscious. However, identifying indigenous collective unconscious elements that might connect with mainstream consumer values is complex, especially considering the role generative AI could play. I noticed that the scientific study of indigenous culture requires more dedicated researchers facing challenges similar to those in indigenous psychology. We cannot deny that in the fields of natural and social sciences, the scientification brought by the West has dominated the world. Chinese psychologists, after 30 years of effort, have only recently made some progress in establishing a culturally rooted Chinese psychology. However, for indigenous cultures, which are even more marginalized than Chinese culture, the work of reviving or preserving indigenous cultural heritage, whether by scholars or practitioners, will undoubtedly be even more challenging. Further, when it comes to promoting indigenous culture as marketable products, finding resonance with mainstream cultural values remains a major barrier in indigenous cultural marketing. Could AI tools help overcome this challenge? I remain optimistic about the application of technology in cultural preservation. With continually advancing imaging technologies, we can even reconstruct the traditional lifestyles of indigenous peoples, just as other ancient cultures have been revived, offering concrete support for the preservation and revitalization of indigenous culture. However, how can AI help express the indigenous cultural unconscious? I see AI as a double-edged sword, depending on how users apply it. In this course, students with a strong sense of marketing identity were able to skillfully use generative AI to develop smart products or services with indigenous cultural characteristics, while those lacking this awareness were simply carried along by AI-generated outputs. This highlights a critical concern for AI users. Indigenous culture embodies a unique worldview and value system, and uncritically using AI, which is primarily trained on mainstream Western cultural data, risks cultural homogenization or misinterpretation. The overwhelming dominance of mainstream culture, particularly Western culture, in generative AI datasets raises the question, are we entering a new era of cultural colonialism when we operate AI without cultural self-awareness? As we integrate generative AI into the humanities and social sciences, it is essential to incorporate cultural sensitivity and promote multicultural awareness in course content to sustain cultural diversity. These are my reflections on integrating generative AI into the Intelligent Marketing and Indigenous Industry Development course. I welcome any feedback and guidance you may have. Thank you.